MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to another bunker update. I'm going to be showing you the workshop slash studio slash artists that are working on this awesome project. Now this we have Vito. Vito is currently cleaning the paint gun.
Hola.
Because it gets lots of use.
It does.
And I'm going to show the work that you've been working on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna like really put it out there so that like everyone knows that it was Lucifer combing his beard. Okay, let's go and let's do stuff. So let's continue. Oh, we got to say hi to Ruby though. You know, Ruby is just over here and she's full. Her belly is full of the Tau Devilfish, and oh, she hears her name and she knows what's happening. So. Oh, okay, I just have to do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this for everyone looking and wanting to do this. That's what I gotta do to Fleshhound. Oh, I love you so much. Okay, so let's continue this way. And, oh, where is it? Where is it? Here it is, yeah. I'm gonna grab this. Yeah, I'm gonna go in a third-person view. So, the construction of all of the panels for the Vadarak studio, formerly known as the Mechanicum studio, Vito and Drewski have constructed them, and Mike as well has worked a bit on them. So this right here, let's take a look at this. Okay, this is what I drew here originally, and this is what was physicalized before our eyes. This is the main panel. Right now it's unpainted, unsanded, unfinished, but constructed. That's the first thing you'll see when you walk in. And let's take this with us, and let's continue on this pathway. Here's our schedule of panels that we're working on. That's the due date, showing the construction that's been done. Here's Mike's area, and that's his wall, because...
Mike is me beloved.
Oh, you love the corner.
Mm-hmm,
yeah. It's good. I see what you did there, Jay. That's very good. And Mike's vegan, and we love him. So, and that's where I leave and show you these panels. Okay, this is what you guys wanted to see. This is the update. This is the cool part of the update. So, let's see. Am I zoomed out? Yeah. All right. So, here's the design phase. This is what I drew a number of weeks ago. And here's the finished phase. Drewski and Vito, they worked on these, constructed these. We got those Aquillas right there, laser cut from 6 Square Studio. Thank you very much, Kevin. And his partner, Brad. I always have to remember your name, Brad. I apologize for that. I remember Kevin because I met Kevin in person. So those are there. They're going to be on opposite sides of the walls. The gaming tables will go below them. This right here is one of the 2 panels. This happens to be my favorite panel in this particular studio because of the amount of detail in it. This as well, these wings were laser cut. The skulls were 3D printed. Drewski did those, and some of the rivets, the bolts on there. These MDF bolt heads were laser cut by 6 Square Studios, and these were a combination of being laser cut, and Vito had the idea of duplicating them by tracing them and cutting them out, because they look better when they were thicker. So thank you, Vito, for that. That's some good.
Welcome, Mike.
Good thinking. Oh yeah, you're welcome for pointing out the fact that you did it. So that's all I can receive thanks for. Yeah. Okay. So these have been primed, and the next update will show a nice colored version of these. So you will see that in action. And Vito's waiting for me to leave, so you start painting. Okay, so I gotta paint.
Make a noise.
Actually, I'm gonna turn on this fan, just because of coolness. And the air current is very strong in here. And once again, Lucifer has his thoughts, so I'm gonna leave. All right. So before I actually go to show you the Necromunda, finished Necromunda stuff, I gotta show you this. This, I don't believe I showed you a finished version of this. This is the Vadarak side table, the table in which is going to display all of the armies and miniatures of the different opponents who will be fighting in the studio, and it is lit up. Not in the Lewis lit kind of way, but in the actual lit kind of way. For those of you Suits fans, love that show. But take a look at this. This is super cool. This is Drewski. Drewski wired this up and has provided a way for it to look really cool. Oh, and it changes colors too. Look at that. It's so awesome. Yeah, so it can go on a color changing. You can have it set on different colors where they change or where it's just a stagnant color. Let's see, which one's my favorite? I think I like this one. Not the one that it's on right now, another one. Red maybe? Yeah, red looks cool. Although it doesn't look red in the video. It looks kind of orange. But it's red in person, you'll just have to believe me. Yeah. So that's the finished, there's two of those. They're both lit up. I think I showed you the Necromunda stuff in the other video, so I'm going to be focusing on this stuff in here and in these panels. This here is a Gore Child. I made a Facebook post about this. This is 3D printed. Good friend of mine, Ryan, made this for me. So thank you very much, Ryan. This is ridiculousness held in my hand, and I'm very grateful for it. This is going to go in the Chaos Studio once it's finished. It is just shy of 4 feet in size. Very manageable for all ages to wield, and I encourage all ages to wield this, especially my children. Now on to the next. It's kind of loud. I'm gonna exit this vicinity and continue on this way. Making my way over here.
Well, hello.
Into the what will be the Shrine of Chaos one day, and
Yes.
is now currently Drewski's lair.
No, it reestablished this last vlog. This is my office, and you have to fight me for it.
And subtitles say whatever they say, and I will gladly fight you for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a pinky wrestle?
My leg versus your pinky, and then it's a tie.
You're gonna need a bigger leg.
You're not wrong, sir. So,
Oh, God.
3D printed awesomeness that goes on in here. So what's the current state of affairs here?
The current state of affairs is I broke the mirror on the printer!
Yes.
That's just an aluminum bed. There's we put mirrors on all of our printers.
Uh-huh.
So it's a nice, perfectly flat surface because we deal with the doors a little behind you. He's closed the door behind him. Trying to. You're failing.
It was a piece of wood. Okay, there.
Yeah, because the mirrors that come in, or the glass plane that comes in, it's kind of warped, so nothing sticks and then nothing will print.
You're kind of warped. But in a good way.
I'm not gonna refuse or dispute that because it's a losing battle.
Yeah, you're talking right now, but I'm
Yeah.
distracted by the size of your arm, so.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if you are. I think that might be.
It's out of my control, really.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
What were we talking about?
I have no idea. Okay, so yeah, 3D printing stuff.
Yeah, so we're like, this place is a little bit of a mess. Don't mind me.
Oh yeah.
So we're doing some like custom bolts to put on the panels. I'm gonna call this a failed print
What? Why?
because the quality is just not as good as I need it to be. Nothing but the best
There we go.
Steve-proof for this bunker.
That's right. Everything is steep proof. That's the standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm putting them there. I'm putting them there. I've got a bunch of stuff ready. So these are all like bolts and stuff that are gonna go on the panels. And
These are Aquilas,
yeah.
and then these
What are we renaming this studio now?
Vadarak.
Vadarak, right. Okay, so yeah, so this is all going in the Vadarak studio. Everything you see here is Vadarak, except for this is also a filled print. This was another skull, but it was more 3D.
Then it was flattened and 2D'd.
Yeah,
But it still looks good. It can still go in the Orc studio. Yeah. Answer's yes.
Sure.
Good throw.
Thanks.
Good.
These are a bunch of scarabs. Don't mind the tape. That's where the mirror broke. but when they come apart, they look that big. So, you know, it's like the palm of my hand. And this is going all over the Vadarak studio as well.
They're like portion-sized scarabs.
Yeah, like,
Looks a little burnt.
yeah. To say the least.
Yeah, it's good.
So I don't know how much information we want to give away. If you know what Vadarak is, then you'll understand why there are scarabs. If you don't...
Watch the MiniWarGaming narrative campaign that explains it. That's all I gotta say.
You said it perfectly.
Yeah.
Aside from that, we've got a bunch of stuff that are being designed for the Orc Studio.
You have a bunch of stuff that are being designed. I just heard what you said.
Stuff that is being design.
Yes. Okay, that makes more
Squared.
sense. Oh yeah.
Way to call me out on my broken English.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Oh, this thing's so dusty. So these are all the rivets or bolts that we're going to use for the Vadarak Studio. After they get designed, I throw them in here and figure out a file. So this is a sewer cap. It's a work in progress.
For the Orc Studio.
If I can unhighlight it, that would be great.
One of the many pieces going on the panels in the
Oh
Orc
my gosh.
Studio.
There we go. So, I mean, it looks pretty cool, I suppose. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense because, like,
Well, it's Orc Studio. It makes perfect sense.
No, yeah, but like, this square is lowered, that square is high, so if like water were to actually fall on it, we'd have hundreds of little puddles around it.
Oh,
like,
I
there's
see.
no flow, so like, I want to fix things like that and make it realistic, right? So I've got a bunch of things like that and other small details that we're going to be throwing all over the Orc Studio walls. I don't want to give too much away. I know you put a post on Facebook asking what people would like to see.
Yes, this
Go
is true.
check it out. Don't make it too complicated. I have to design all this, so the more intricate it is, the more work you guys are giving me, so
give him more work. No! He loves it!
I do!
This is true.
Why am I still doing this?
I don't know. I see the balls. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
yes,
No, it's
there's,
great.
there's
It's
not
great.
a whole lot going on in here.
Actually, there is a whole lot.
Yeah, there
it just
is,
doesn't
but
feel like it to you because it's an everyday occurrence to you, but there is a ton going on in
Well-
here, and what you just showed us is a lot going on.
Yeah, but like all the bolts and like rivets and things like that, it's not really exciting. We want like...
To you, it's not exciting.
It's not.
But for me, not having to spend $5 a bolt head is exciting. I like that. The half Chinese guy in me loves that.
What about the other half? Does it like spending money?
He likes to kill, maim, and burn, so it's all good.
So you're saying if I don't produce cheap bolts, you're gonna kill me and burn me?
That's what you said, and I didn't disagree to. So I didn't actually even say it.
Are we doing this banter thing where we're starting to not really know what we're talking about?
I just think we're talking. But yeah, okay.
We are talking.
We are.
Eventually, it's just
Yeah.
gonna start turning into sounds.
So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna show you the next thing. Okay, this is the sneak peek to what we're doing. It's always fun to talk to Drusky. Drusky is brother. Drusky bench press truck. It's kind of loud in here. I walked into a conversation with Bane. Do I have your permission to show these?
Yes.
Okay. So these are the plans that I'm working on for the Orc Studio. These are just planning stages right now. I apologize for the lighting, guys. I don't know why the lighting is all darkened like this. It really shouldn't be. It should be much lighter. But anyway, just to show you, this is the main wall, and I've made my notes for different materials that we'll be making and different 3D components, MDF components. This is the wall with the door. This is other walls, and if you guys you recognize that door, it's a rhino door because they they looted it. So those are the walls. Now they're kind of simplistic in nature, and the reason why they are is because it's a mech shop and it's going to be housing a lot of different projects and things that the mech will be working on, such as a Tau drone. Thank you very much for leaving that comment. I forget your name. Life is good.
Life is good.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's what's going to happen. So that's going to be looted. Same with this pulse rifle. Same with this def rolla. Same with this arm. This mech kill the can arm. And then we got some more components here. That's really loud. Here's a war boss bowl. Here's a boss bowl. then we have more components, and so they're going to be added after the fact, attached to the wall. In addition to this, now check this out. I went to a literal scrapyard and I picked up these pieces because they looked cool. And I'm going to be adding them to the panels in a orcified, roundabout kind of way because it's fun. And that's what we do here at the bunker. We do stuff strictly for fun because that's what life is all about. Right, Mike? Yes. All right. Last thing, I gotta go through this window and I gotta see what Vito's working on so he doesn't know that we're looking at him because it's fun. Oh, and that's the back of a panel. That kind of failed. So let's go around to the door and see what we're actually working on. Mike's laughing at me because that failed. And that's good. Oh, I almost tripped on the skateboard. Oh, look at that. It's good. You said something in another language that I didn't understand. I'm very well, thank you.
Konnichiwa.
That I don't speak that language, but
Dankeschön.
Gesundheit.
Arigato.
Mr. Roboto.